All right. Chalo, please come to your next chart, everyone. Please come to the next chart. A graded chapter, 100% 5 marks will come. It can be 8 marks also in the exam. Please come to your chart. Everyone over here now. Charge of GST. Charge of GST ka chapter. Section number 9 of the CGST Act and section number 5 of the IGST Act. People, can we take a quick linking of the chapter? Everyone over here. We started learning GST with goods or service. Goods and service has to be supplied. Supply can be either interstate supply or intrastate supply. Interstate supply, what will happen? IGST will be levied. Intrastate, what will happen, everyone? CGST will be levied. Are we all 100% clear till here? Now, listen to me very carefully. We are going to learn about IGST ka levy section and CGST ka levy section. People say, sir, what do you mean by levy? Levy means GST will be imposed. So, whenever goods or service will be supplied interstate, IGST will be levied. Whenever goods or service will be supplied intrastate, what will be levied, everyone? CGST, people, will be levied. Goods and service section number 252. Service section number. People who say we can't remember section number, by the end of the class you will remember, provided you talk with me. Can we go ahead, everyone? Supply section number 7. Supply section number 8. Now, interstate is section number 7 of the IGST Act. Intrastate is section number 8 of the IGST Act. Then we have IGST ka levy section, which is section number 5, and CGST ka section number is section number 9. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Both the section number 9 and section number 5 has 5 subsections which are there. Section number 9 and section number 5 has 5 subsections which are there. Section number 9 has section number 9.1 which talks about general levy, when GST will be levied. Section number 9.2 talks about HP man. Okay? 9.3 talks of 9.3 and 9.4 talks about RCM, and section number 9.5 talks about e-commerce operator. Same thing whenever it is intra 9. Same transaction whenever it is inter section number 5. Can we go ahead, everyone? Please come to your chart of section number 9 over here. Section number 9 mein section number 9.1 which is there is going ahead and telling when GST will be imposed. Like Baba, when we read income tax, we have when salary ka levy section is there, correct or not? Same way, section number 9 tells you when GST will be imposed. You guys already know when GST will be imposed. Whenever goods or service are supplied, GST will be imposed. That is what is being told over here. Whenever goods or service is being supplied intrastate, CGST will be levied. It will not be levied on what? Alcoholic liquor for human consumption. Once it is levied, then Baba, you will have to determine the value. Baba, how will you? If it is levied, GST is equal to value of supply into rate of tax. So how will you find out the value? They told, please find out the value by applying section number 15. Now, rate of tax. How will you find out the rate of tax? They told maximum rate of CGST will be 20%. But this rate we will notified by the government on recommendation of council. Can you tell me what is the maximum CGST notified now? Hey, 14%. 14 plus 14, 28%. CGST Act we are studying. Same thing written in SGST Act also. CGST now 14 is notified. But maximum government can make it how much, everyone? 20%. People watching at home, you can also comment. I am seeing everything. Can we go ahead, everyone? Other than doubts, no. Okay, everyone? Here. Now, see, once goods and service is being supplied intrastate, what will be levied? CGST will be levied. CGST will not be levied on alcoholic liquor. It will be levied on value multiplied by the rate of tax. Once you multiply value by the rate of tax, you will get GST. Collect and pay if you are a taxable person. Whenever goods or service is supplied, GST will be levied. GST will not be levied on alcoholic liquor. Value multiplied by rate of tax. Rate of tax will be notified by the government. Just collect and pay. Who will pay? Taxable person. Taxable person means who is registered or liable to be registered. Simple, everyone. Then we have section number 9.2 which says HP man. People, what is HP man? High speed diesel, petroleum crude, motor spirit, aviation turbine fuel and 5 petroleum product pay. As of now, there is no GST, but council recommends. Government notifies, it can come, right or not? So it says HP man pay. As of now, GST is not there, but it will come from the date notified. NGRC means notified by Baba. Mnemonic sheet is there. Whenever in doubt, see. Okay, everyone. Notified by government on recommendation of total bakwas again. 9192 is total bakwas. Then we have section number 9.3, section number 9.3 goes ahead and talks about reverse charge mechanism on notified services. Everyone listen to me very carefully. There are notified services. Only on those notified services, reverse charge mechanism will be applicable. Now, how do we go ahead and remember the notified services? For remembering of the notified services, I have gone ahead and put over here diagrams. Can you guys see over here? To remember the notified services, it is very easy. These are the services on which reverse charge mechanism will be applicable. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, this is already there. You guys can remember it later. Now, let's go ahead and quickly run through the reverse charge ka notifications, reverse charge ka notification which says about the various services. The first service is GTA. Can you tell me who is a GTA? I asked you about full form. हाँ ठीक है GTA everyone GTA means goods transport agency a person who issues consignment note Bilty baba remember one thing there's a difference between courier and GTA courier doesn't go ahead and issue consignment note or Bilty GTA issues Bilty remember in your exam GTA is a person who issues consignment note only then you can call it GTA. Then now GTA when it goes ahead and gives services people listen to me very carefully GTA ka services pe government went ahead and told a very unorganized kind of a market, right? GTA. So government went ahead and told GTA ka services pe reverse charge mechanism will be applicable. Person who is taking the service will have to pay GST under RCM. Are we clear, everyone? And then, but tell me one thing: if you are paying the GST under RCM, GTA will not charge you anything. If GTA is not charging anything, it will not get ITC also. Correct or not, everyone? It will not get any input tax credit. How much will you pay under RCM? 5%. Now, GTS went to the government and told, sir, we want to take ITC. We bought truck. We are going to buy, we have an office. Office ka rent is there. A lot of things are there. So, we want ITC. So, government told you charge 12%. 12% under forward charge mechanism, you go ahead and charge. Then you will get input tax credit. Are we clear, everyone? Reverse charge then? 5% recipient will pay. Are we clear, everyone? Now I'll go ahead and give you the GTA ka discussion. People listen to me very carefully. GTA. People listening at home, Baba, please keep listening. Only you have to listen. As of now, you only have to go ahead and listen. Don't worry about it. Listen. Everyone over here, sir, we want the notes which you are writing in the class. By chance we miss out on anything, do one thing. Go to rameshsoni.com, free resources. In free resources, May 23 folder when you go. When I was taking regular batch, fast track batch, etc. ka, all the notes are there. So every chapter ka note you will get over there. So whatever I am drawing now, if you think you want it, then Baba, you go and see over there. All the chapter ka, all the notes are there. You will find lot of notes. Can we go ahead, everyone? But listening is very important. First, concentrate. Otherwise, it gets over. Then you will like, Baba, you are here to listen. This is what you will carry in the exam, not the notes. Notes will remain. Are we clear, everyone? You know, the main reason why I wanted people to attend it live is deferring. Deferring things is not required. If you don't do it now, if I would have given the YouTube recording, no, YouTube may I would have left it. Nobody would have woken up in the morning and come. You would have thought, sir, I will see in April. I will go ahead and see in May. Baba, that's why I told you, please come live and attend. It gets over 10 days over. Are we clear, everyone? Chalo, let's go ahead. Everyone over here now. GTA ka discussion. Listen to me very carefully. We are going ahead and talking about the GTA. Now, GTA can go ahead and give services to a registered person. GTA can give services to a unregistered person. Listen to me very carefully. When GTA is going ahead and giving services to a registered person, it says over here, GTA giving services to a registered person, reverse charge. We are talking about which GTA now? Baba, we are talking about reverse charge wala GTA. 5% when recipient will pay. GTA is not opting for forward charge. GTA told, no, I will not pay. I don't want ITC. I will not pay under forward charge. Let recipients pay. Are we clear? We are talking about which GTA as of now? 5% RCM wala GTA. Okay, everyone. Now, GTA giving services to a registered person. You will always have to remember, registered person can be TDS deductor and other registered person. Are you clear, everyone? Now, when you go ahead and talk about TDS deductor, there are 4 kinds of TDS deductor. One is Department of Central Government, State Government, Local Authority, then Governmental Authority, and the last one is D category. Are we clear, everyone? In TDS deductor also, we have A, B, C category, and we have D category, which will be notified category. Are you guys able to understand? Remember one thing, everyone over here now. Whenever GTA is giving services to a TDS deductor, A, B, C category who has taken registration purely for the purpose of deducting TDS. Remember one thing. Okay, here also one is notified category. Other registered person. Okay, other registered person is also there. Unregistered person may you have a factory which is registered under the Factories Act. Baba, GTA में GST में unregistered, but they are registered under the Factories Act. Then you have body corporate. ठीक है? Society which is registered under the Societies Act. Then you have cooperative society. Are we clear? Which is registered under the cooperative societies ka jo act is there. Then you have partnership firm. Baba, partnership firm can be registered or unregistered, plus it includes LLP, plus it includes association of person. Are we clear, everyone? Is everyone 100% clear till here? ठीक है. And you have unregistered person में one unregistered casual taxable person. Baba, you remember handicraft suppliers who are exempted from registration, casual taxable person, and you have unregistered person which is others. If I generally only talk, then reverse charge mechanism is applicable everywhere, correct? RCM, RCM, RCM. Here you will say RCM. Here also RCM, RCM. Okay. And here also RCM. Okay, everyone. All RCM 5% will come. But then the pure TDS deductors who are there, who are going ahead and purely taking registration only for the purpose of deducting TDS. They went ahead and told the government, sir, we are there only for the purpose of deducting TDS and we are Department of Central Government, State Government, Local Authority, Governmental Authority. We are government ka people, sir. And government went ahead and told, okay, reverse charge will not apply. If reverse charge is not applicable, forward charge is applicable. It means GTA should pay. GTA told, sir, we will not pay, and hence government went ahead and exempted it. My question to all of you, if TDS deductor, if this central government, state government, local authority, etc., who is there, has not taken registration as TDS deductor, they have taken registration normally, then they will come over here. You guys got my point? Can we go ahead? Now, everyone over here, reverse charge is already there. Here, reverse charge is already there. Factory which is registered under Factories Act, reverse charge is already there. Body corporate, reverse charge is already there. Society, reverse charge is already there. Cooperative society, reverse charge. Partnership firm, reverse charge. Unregistered casual taxable person told, sir, if I have to pay GST under RCM, one place you told I don't have to take registration because I am a handicraft supplier. Now, if you make me pay GST under RCM, I'll have to take registration, correct or not? And hence government told, okay, Baba, you also don't pay under RCM. It means forward charge will come. But then government went ahead and told, exempt. Got it? Can we go ahead, everyone? And the last one over here is other people. Just imagine, others may you guys are coming. Will you pay GST under RCM ever? Government went ahead and told, okay, not required to pay under RCM. If not required under RCM, forward charge. But then government went ahead and concluded. Are we clear, everyone? People watching at home, are we 100% clear? Can we go ahead, everyone? Remember always GTA. People, I'll tell again. GTA can provide services to a registered person. GTA can provide services to a unregistered person. Registered person can be TDS deductor, A, B, C category, other, that is D category. Are we clear, everyone? And registered person can be other registered person also. Unregistered person, you have to remember F, B, S, C, O, O, and P. And unregistered can be unregistered CTP, and unregistered person can be others. Are we clear, everyone? Everywhere RCM, RCM, RCM. Here also RCM, 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 and then RCM. But then government went ahead and told, okay, you don't pay. Then hence government went ahead and exempted it. These people will pay under RCM. Correct, everyone? If you are an unregistered person under GST, still you are a factory registered under Factories Act. You are a body corporate. Body corporate means what, everyone? Company, Baba. Company, including that foreign companies which are there. Can I go ahead, everyone? Then society, which is registered under Societies Act. Cooperative society, partnership firm, registered, unregistered, LLP, including AOP, including. Can I go ahead, everyone? Unregistered casual taxable person, exempted. Others also. Over everyone's story. Are we all 100% clear? Can I go ahead? Now listen to me very carefully. If GTA who is there has opted 12% forward charge mechanism. Now you know what happened. You tell me one thing. You will come to take services from a GTA who is registered at 12%. Why? You will mostly go for 5% only, right or not, everyone? Now, this 12% charging GTA wala people who were there, they were charging 12%. But if supposingly you are a person, you are a RAM Limited, supposingly. RAM Limited came to me, how much will I charge? If I supposingly went ahead and gave them services of goods transportation, if I am at 12% GTA, I'll charge you 12%. But if I am a reverse charge wala GTA, then you will pay only. Will you come to 12% or will you pay under 5% and take ITC of 5%? 5%. So this forward charge wala GTA was no one was coming. So this forward charge wala GTA went to the government and told, sir, people are not coming only. They are going to that 5% wala reverse charge so that they can pay 5% and close. Correct or not? And hence government went ahead and now gave the option. Amendment, Baba, amendment. Listen, this same question, the same point, same. If I am a person now, which is a GTA, this is a reverse charge ka, you understood everyone? If same place, I am a GTA under 12% forward charge, here it is exempted. Baba, 12% forward charge wala GTA ka case mein also it is exempted. Reverse charge also it is exempt, forward charge also it is exempt. Here, forward charge mechanism, here. If GTA is 12% wala forward charge, what will happen? Forward charge, here, forward charge, here. Correct, everyone? Now, this forward charge mechanism mein GTA allowed to charge 12% or 5%. So, if I am a GTA, Baba, reverse charge is what? 5%. 12% wala GTAs now allowed to charge 5% also. Now, you tell me one thing. You came to me. You told, sir, if I take GTA ka services, supposingly 1 lakh GTA services from you, you will charge me how much? 12%, 1,12,000. If I go to the other person who is reverse charge, I just have to pay 5,000 under reverse charge. Correct or not, everyone? So you were going there. So I told you, hey, you come to me. I will charge you 1 lakh plus 5,000. My headache. I will collect GST and pay to the government. You don't have to pay under RCM. Where will you go now? Correct? And hence, forward charge may also, government now allowed 5% under forward charge mechanism. So now if I am a GTA who is under reverse charge may people will pay. You know already. If I am a GTA under forward charge, I can charge you 12%. If I charge you 12%, I'll get ITC. I can also charge you 5%. If I charge you 5%, my ITC, that much amount will be not allowed. Means I'll have to do my one supply is taxable, one supply is like exempt supply. I'll have to do 42 and 43 ka reversals. Did you guys get it, everyone? Now GTA allowed 12% forward charge or 5% also forward charge mechanism. Is the GTA ka discussion clear to all of you? Can we go ahead, everyone? People watching at home, give me a heads up. Are we all 100% clear? So 12 forward charge can be how much, everyone? 12%, or if I charge you 12%, I'll get ITC. If I charge you 5%, that much ITC I'll not get. Can I go ahead and Baba, reverse charge me if I go ahead and charge you 5? Forward charge me also if I charge you 5%, correct? That much ITC I will not go ahead and get. Can I go ahead, everyone? Are we all 100% clear? Chalo, people, please come now. We are done with your GTA ka discussion. GTA ka discussion mein see, it says this proviso you already know. RCM not applicable. Department of Central Government, State Government, Local Authority, which is registered at TDS deducted. In that same, it is exempted. Can I go ahead, everyone? Baba, you know what? I've already gone ahead and told you this whole scenario in a proper manner. You'll remember? Can we go ahead? Now, if you come down over here, now there's a new proviso which has been inserted in the GTA discussion, which went ahead and told that RCM will not be applicable. RCM will not be applicable if supplier has taken registration and opts to pay GST under forward charge mechanism. If I take registration and I say I want to charge GST under forward charge, I can charge 12% also. I can go ahead and charge 5% also. And supplier has issued a tax invoice charging GST and also makes a declaration on the invoice issued by him. See, Baba, whenever you are a GTA who has opted for, Baba, reverse charge wala GTAs are generally those people who are unregistered, or they go ahead and say the government, we will not go ahead and charge under forward charge. Whenever you want to charge GST under forward charge, you will have to give a declaration to the government saying that, sir, I want to charge GST under forward charge mechanism. Are we clear, everyone? When you give the declaration, you can charge 12% also now. You can charge 5% also under forward charge mechanism. And when you are issuing the tax invoice to the recipient, please, supplier has issued a tax invoice charging GST. He has to charge GST. Baba, in that scenario, reverse charge will not be applicable. And I can charge 5% also, and I can go ahead and charge 12% also. Baba, simple. Crux is one. GTS reverse charge is only 5%. Forward charge was 12%, but now GTA allowed forward charge में 5% also. Are we clear, everyone? Can we go ahead? Detailed discussion about this in the amendment notes is already given. Please read at home once. Can we go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now. Please come to the next one. More discussion not required. Please come to the next one. The next one over here is advocate or firm or senior advocate. Whenever they are going ahead and giving services to a business entity, always remember one thing: advocate giving services to a business entity. Business entity pays GST under RCM, provided it's a business entity whose last year ka turnover was more than registration limit. Are we clear, everyone? Don't see current year ka turnover. Yes. Previous year ka turnover was more than registration limit. Aggregate turnover in the preceding year was more than registration limit. Then in the current year, if I am a business entity, only business entity, others ka case mein exempted. Can I go ahead, everyone? See, over here is the advocate ka discussion. Please come down to your advocate ka discussion. I'll quickly tell you. Chart number, see, 18. Please come to your chart number 18, everyone. Quickly, quick. There's no time, quick. Everyone over here now. Baba, just imagine. Advocate went ahead and gave me services. Why me? Sir, your name? Yeshwant's girlfriend was Lina. Okay? He got married now to Lina. Okay? Now, advocate gave... Yeshwant told, sir, I want divorce now. My wife is very dangerous. Okay? So, he took advocate ka service. Just imagine divorce taken. Advocate told, if you take divorce, I've given you service, you have to pay GST under RCM. It means one more headache will come, GST ka. He told this headache is better, will not take... Correct or not? Baba, it can be other way around also. Lina can also give divorce. Correct or not? Why should boys have all the fun? Everyone over here now, listen. So what I'm telling is, advocate ka service pe government went ahead and saw that advocate to... See, one is firm of advocate or individual as advocate. Okay, if it's an individual advocate and giving services to brothers, bro, advocate to advocate. Correct or not? Baba, in case of bro, it will be always exempted. Now they are going in and telling, if advocate is giving services to person other than business entity, Baba Yeshwant, our Yeshwant, divorce case, family dispute case, do you think families will take registration and pay GST under RCM? Government told, let's go ahead and not keep RCM. If no RCM, forward charge. Advocate told, we will not give. Then government told, okay, exempt only. Can we go ahead, everyone? Then the next one over here is business entity whose last year, remember, don't see current year. Last year ka turnover is less than registration limit. Then also, government told, just because you are taking advocate services, you don't have to go ahead, take registration, pay GST and all. Government told last year ka turnover has to be seen. The next one over here is business entity whose aggregate turnover in the last year was more than registration limit. You are registered in the last year. It means you have to pay GST under RCM in the current year now. Can I go ahead, everyone? So RCM will be applicable over here. Advocates giving services to government, central government, state government, union territory, local authority, governmental authority or governmental entity, it will be always, GST will always be exempted. Now everyone over here, senior advocate going ahead and giving services to a person other than business entity. He told, sir, Lina is very dangerous. I want senior advocate. Now senior advocate ka services given to him, what will happen? Advocate or senior advocate? GST will always be exempted. Now senior advocate giving services to business entity whose aggregate turnover in the preceding financial year was less than registration limit. What will happen, everyone? Exempt. Business entity whose turnover was more than registration limit, Baba, RCM will apply, and government, if it is giving services, it will always be exempted. Remember one thing, reverse charge mechanism is applicable on advocate service. Simple crux, you will always have to remember, advocate giving services to a business entity whose preceding financial year turnover was more than registration limit. I am not complicating the entry because for your exam, only this much is applicable. Are we clear, everyone? Now here, reverse charges mechanism is applicable on legal services which are provided by whom? Not chartered accountant. Legal services can be provided by chartered accountant also, but if it is provided by advocates, only then reverse charge mechanism is applicable. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, everyone over here, the next entry which comes is arbitral tribunal. Arbitral tribunal is the same thing. Supposingly, Yashwant and Lina fought. Okay. Now, Yashwant and Lina did not want to go to the court. Out of court settlement, they went to an arbitral tribunal. Remember one thing, tribunal established by the law. Tribunal established by the law ka services are neither supply of good nor supply of service. Now, if you go to a private tribunals are known as arbitral tribunal. Are we clear, everyone? We will go ahead and solve the case by arbitration. Okay, everyone. Now, arbitral tribunal ka services which are there. Arbitral tribunal ka services mein what will happen? Same as advocate. Arbitral tribunal giving services to a business entity whose last year turnover is more than registration limit, only than RCM, otherwise always exempt. Remember one thing, person other than business entity, exempt. Last year turnover less than registration limit, less than equal to. When I say feelings are mutual only if it is more than registration limit, RCM will come. Can I go ahead, everyone? And government, it is always exempt. Can I go ahead and write over here that advocate, senior advocate or arbitral tribunal giving services to a business entity whose aggregate turnover in the preceding financial year is greater than registration limit, only then over story, everyone. Will you remember? Please come back to your chart. We are done over here. Please come back to your chart. Advocate, senior advocate or arbitral tribunal giving services. Everyone, advocate, firm of advocate, senior advocate or arbitral tribunal, business entity को giving services whose aggregate turnover is greater than registration limit, only then RCM, otherwise always exempt. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is sponsorship services. Baba, sponsorship services given to whom? Body corporate or partnership firm. Baba, partnership firm includes LLP. Baba, what is this? Very good. Taxable territory, what will happen? RCM will apply. Can I, Mama, nothing to explain. Can I go ahead? Next. Government related service, which is there, no? People, government related service in the exemption chapter. Okay, everyone, there's some amendments and all. We'll discuss it later. Can we go ahead, everyone? But as of now, you can remember central government, state government, union territory, local authority. If they are giving renting of immovable property services, business entity pays GST under registered business entity. Registered business entity. If government gives you renting of immovable property services, you are unregistered, then forward charge. There is no exemption. If it was exempt, everyone will take immovable property only from government because it is exempted. GST will not come. Are we clear? Business entity RCM unless told exempt anywhere. If no RCM, always forward charge. Can I go ahead, everyone? Government going ahead and giving services to a business entity other than post, P, right? पान मसाला, गवर्नमेंट गिविंग पान मसाला का सर्विस, ठीक है. पोस्ट, एयरपोर्ट और पोर्ट, इमूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी एंड ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का सर्विसेज. बाबा, we'll talk in detail later. Okay. Other than these four services given to a business entity whose last year turnover was more than registration limit, reverse charge mechanism will apply. Are we clear, everyone? Government giving other than post, airport or port related service, immovable property related service and transportation of goods or passenger ka service. PIT is what, everyone? Post, array mnemonic sheet mein it is there. Post, airport or port related service, immovable property and transportation of goods or passenger ka service. Leave this. Other than this, any services given to a business entity whose aggregate turnover in the last year was more than registration limit, RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? More discussion in the exemption chapter. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next, sir, section number 5AA is the new entry which has been inserted. Section number 5AA. Everyone, section number 5AA, to explain, I will go ahead and show it to you, the example quickly in your over here. See, listen. It says section number 5AA, when you go ahead and read, no, entry number 5AA, it says services by way of renting of residential. I'm in the statutory update material. You don't have to go here and there, listen, that's all. Services by way of renting of residential dwelling. If my landlord went ahead and gave me residential house to stay, okay, I am paying the rent. Do you think me as a, in personal capacity, do you think I'll pay GST under RCM? Think, okay, leave everything. Supposingly, I'm an unregistered person. Renting of immovable property done. Do you think I'll pay GST under RCM? Government told you'll not pay. Now, supposingly, I am using my home as a studio to teach only. And that expense is shown as a business expense. Government told revenue collection has to go up. Let this business entity pay GST under RCM. That's all is the case. Tell me one thing. You are, madam, your name? Deepali madam has taken a house on rent. She is staying over there. Okay? Now landlord has given a residential dwelling, okay, for staying. Deepali is not a registered person. Do you think she will pay GST under RCM? Do you think the landlord will go ahead and charge GST under forward charge? Nothing. Residential property is exempted. But if it is given to a registered person, then registered person will pay GST under RCM. Now I am also registered. I went to my home. I am staying in the home. Correct or not? My owner has given me the home, but I am using it for my personal purpose. Do you think I'll pay GST under RCM? Baba, if I show it as my business expense, you got my point, everyone. Then government is telling Ramesh, it is not in personal capacity now. It is in business. It's a business expense. You are showing it as a Baba, only if it's a business expense, then show it as a business expense. Correct or not? My personal expenses, I can't show as business expense. If it is shown as drawings, do I have to pay GST under RCM? Nothing. That's all. That's it. The amendment is there. Government went ahead and told, number one, everyone, any person can be the supplier. Okay? Giving to a registered person used for the purpose of residence of employee. For an example, my employees who are there, for them, I have taken a house on rent and I'm showing it as my business expense now. Baba, I'll have to pay GST under. Any person, if he is going ahead and giving, supplier is who is giving me the house on rent? Any person giving to a registered person used by Suresh. Baba, Ramesh has given. I have given Suresh residential property to stay. He is using as residence and expense is claimed as drawings. Baba, you have to understand if it's a personal nature ka transaction, government is not telling you to pay GST under RCM. This is exempt. Can I go ahead, everyone? Then, any person, unregistered person ko if it is giving, Baba, used by Suresh as his residence or used by used for the purpose of employees. If you are unregistered, then where will you pay GST under RCM? It is exempt. Otherwise, you will have to take registration and pay GST under RCM. So, government exempted it. Are we clear? Can you tell me when GST will come now? My landlord gave me the home. I am using purely for my personal purpose. Although I am a registered person, GST will come? No. No. My owner gave me the house. I am using my home as a teaching studio now. Claiming the expense as a business expense in my business. RCM. If I am a registered person. Can I go ahead? My owner gave me the home to stay, but I am not using it. I am using it for my employees and I am claiming that expense as a business expense. What will happen? RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? Always remember renting of residential property was always exempt. We are not talking about commercial property. Commercial property ka renting is always taxable. We are talking about residential property given by any person, registered, unregistered. Registered or unregistered to a registered person. RCM will come. Are we clear, everyone? Now, exam if they tell you business expense, not business expense, please see the intent. Is 100% clarity there? Chalo, please come back, everyone. So, any person renting of residential property, renting of residential dwelling to a registered person, GST will come. Now, when they say to a registered person, I am also registered, but I am not claiming my home ka rent as my business expense, right? So, I don't have to pay GST under RCM. But if I was showing my residential dwelling, Baba, many of the chartered accountants use residential dwelling as offices, correct or not? They are registered also. They have to pay GST under RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? Are we 100% clear? Next, everyone over here now. Now they are going ahead and talking about any person transfer of development right or floor space index to a promoter. Baba, this is the entry relating to what, everyone? This entry is relating to real estate. It says any person who gives development right or floor space index to whom? Promoter. I have a land ka development right, I gave it to a promoter. Who will pay GST? Do you think me? I had a land, I just gave it to the promoter. Okay, you build the building, give me some flats. You give it to the builder. Builder is a more. Baba, why is RCM introduced? To collect GST from organized people. Who is more organized over here? I had a land and I was building a hut and staying over there. I didn't have the money to build. I gave the land ka development right to a builder and I told, okay, you build a building, give me 2 flats. Who is more organized over here? Builder. And builder will pay GST under RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is any person giving long-term lease of land, 30 years or more, to whom? To a promoter. If you are going ahead and giving long-term lease of land, to whom? To a promoter. Baba, sometime what happened? If development right are given, reverse charge will come. So what people will do? People will give their land on long-term lease, 50 years, 60 years, 99 years. Government is selling, wait, Baba, wait. You give it on development right, you give it, or you go ahead and give it on long-term lease. Both pay. Promoter will have to pay GST under RCM. Next, everyone over here. Baba, there is a lot of discussion on promoters which can happen, correct? But I'm not talking about it. But still, students who are willing to learn real estate in detail can go to my YouTube channel. There's a video on real estate, 2.5 hours. I have explained. Aram say, maja, you learn it. Okay, everyone. But exam purpose ke liye not required so much. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is director giving services to a company or body corporate. Who will pay the GST under RCM? Body corporate or company will pay GST under RCM. There is a circular which goes ahead and talks about GST on directors enumeration. Independent directors. Always remember, director giving services to a company, independent director, if he is giving services to a company, independent director is never the employee. Not an employee. GST payable by whom? Company under RCM. Whole-time director, remember one thing, whole-time director can be an employee and not be an employee. If I am a whole-time director in the company and in the capacity of an employee, I have given the service, employer-employee relationship, no GST. Can I go ahead, everyone? Paid salary. TDS done by the company under 192. Baba, if you see that, then in that scenario, not a supply, no GST, because neither supply of goods nor supply of service. But sir, whole-time director is not an employee. He is paid professional fees. Company has deducted TDS under 194J. Then Baba, company will have to pay GST under RCM. Are we all 100% clear? The next one over here is insurance agent. Government told Baba, a lot of insurance agents are there. Nowadays, you will see anyone, neighbor, they will come buy insurance. No. Baba, correct or not? Lot of insurance agents are there giving services to the insurance company. Who is more organized? Insurance company, when they are paying commission, on that commission, insurance company will pay GST under RCM. Government told Ramesh is an insurance company agent. Ramesh will never pay GST. 6 lakh, 8 lakh, 12 lakh he is earning. He will never come under registration. Let's catch the neck off. Whenever government saw it is difficult to recover from supplier or supplier is more unorganized, then government caught the neck of recipient and told, you don't pay the supplier. You pay us directly the GST under RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is recovery agent. Baba, you remember recovery agent? I love drawing. You know recovery agent. Baba, I love drawing. Okay. This recovery agent is only for classroom purpose. Okay. Practically, if you talk, recovery agents are very good people. They are very nice people. Okay. Sir, not looking dangerous only. Okay, Baba. Whatever it is. Now, recovery agent, supposingly, Yashwant is over here. Yashwant does not go ahead. Yashwant does not go ahead and pay his loan, etc. Then banks will go ahead and send recovery agent. Recovery agent is giving services to whom? Bank. Who is the supplier? He is the recipient. Government told Baba Bank, you are more organized. Recovering GST from recovery is not possible. So bank, you go ahead and pay the GST under RCM. And hence, recovery agent ka services given to a bank, financial institution or NBFC in the taxable territory. Who will pay the GST? Bank will pay the GST under RCM. The next one over here is music composer giving services to music company. Nowadays, Baba, there are a lot of music composers who come. In between, we had Kacha Badam, that song which had come. That guy was a music composer. He gave his music, he composed his music and gave, he earned 5 lakh rupees. Do you think he will ever take registration and pay? Government told supplier will never come under registration. Mostly, it's the music company which is big and let the music company pay GST under RCM. The next one was photographer, artist, etc. All these people who are there, government saw that these people, whatever they earn, might be some small lot of artists are there, but the producers who are there are more organized and will take the GST from them. Are we clear, everyone? The next one is author. I am an author. Supposingly, I am an author and I am not registered under GST. I am giving my publishing right to a publisher. Who is more organized? Publisher. And government went ahead and told publisher, you pay the GST under RCM. But now I am an author. Supposingly, I am doing CA related work also and I am writing books also. I told government, see, on one service forward charge, one service RCM. When one service per RCM is coming, everyone, when one service pay RCM is coming, what will happen over here? One service forward charge, one service reverse charge, what will happen? One service forward charge, I will get ITC. One service reverse charge, which is author wala service given to a publisher, I will not get the ITC. It means I bought a laptop, take half ITC, don't take apportionment, too much headache. Correct or not? If I was a single only writing books, then let them pay, no headache at all. Correct or not? But if I'm doing CA related service also and author related service also, then always apportionment ka headache. So I went to the government and told, sir, I will only collect under forward charge and pay. Government told, okay, option given. Authors given option wherein author can now opt for Forward charge mechanism. Take registration, collect the GST from the publisher and pay it to the government. Are we clear, everyone? So author is unregistered, publisher will pay. Author is registered. Take registration, inform your jurisdictional officer that, sir, I will pay the GST under forward charge, and also inform your publisher in the invoice saying, sir, I am charging GST under forward charge, you don't pay. Baba, actual information to be given is different, but I am telling you only for understanding purpose. Are we clear, everyone? Can we go ahead? See, forward charge applicable if author has taken registration, declaration given to the JO. JO means jurisdictional officer. See, you guys have started understanding me, correct or not? So mnemonic sheet looks big, but once you revise with me, you will remember everything. The next one is, and you also give a declaration on the invoice given to the publisher. So authors given two options. Number one, everyone, forward charge. Number one is reverse charge. Publisher will pay. Number two, forward charge. If he wants to charge under forward charge, he has to take registration, inform his jurisdictional officer, and also inform the publisher under in the invoice when he is giving that, sir, I am charging GST under forward charge mechanism. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is members of overseeing committee. When they are giving services to RBI, what will happen? RBI will give GST under RCM. Direct selling agent, individual. Baba, I am bank a direct selling agent. I sell bank products. Then, Baba, what will happen in that scenario? Bank will pay, because direct selling agents ka commission which is there, no, 6 lakh, 8 lakh, etc. So government told bank will pay GST under RCM. Business facilitator and business correspondent. Everyone listen to me very carefully. One is a business facilitator, one is a business correspondent. Everyone over here. People watching at home, are we 100% clear? Can we go ahead? One is a business facilitator, boyfriend, and business correspondent. This is bank. So this is bank. Okay. This is agent of a business facilitator. This is agent of a business correspondent. Can I go ahead, everyone? Agent will give services to business facilitator. Business facilitator will give to bank. Agent will give to business correspondent, and agent of and business correspondent will give to bank. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now listen, what they are telling over here, business facilitator giving to bank is under RCM, and agent of business correspondent giving to business correspondent is under. So these two services, when it is RCM, other services may what will happen? When no RCM, forward charge mechanism. Here also, everyone, forward charge mechanism. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now listen to me very carefully. Simple. How will you remember? Business facilitator is always F for free, free, free. No tension at all. You know why? Agent going ahead and giving services. Agent will collect and pay forward charge. I am giving to bank, bank will pay under. So agent ka service, agent gave me services, forward charge, agent will collect and agent will pay, correct? I giving it to bank, reverse charge, bank will pay. So I am always free, no tension. F for free. Remember, I take the service. People with me over here, I take the service. What will happen? Agent will pay. I give to bank, bank will pay. So I am always free. Now business correspondent who is there, in that scenario, business correspondent is always stuck. Why? He will give services to him. He has to pay under RCM. He will give to bank. Forward charge. He will have to collect and pay. So business correspondent is always stuck. You have to remember business facilitator, F for free, no tension at all. When I take services, they will collect and pay. I giving it to bank, bank will pay. Are we clear, everyone? Now listen to me very carefully. If these services which are there are given with respect to rural area ka accounts, rural area related accounts, then all these services will be exempt. Over. Are we clear, everyone? Can we go ahead? The next one over here is, see, exempt if business facilitator, business correspondent, and intermediary with respect to accounts in rural area branch. Rural area branch related accounts related, if the services are given, then all the services shall be exempted. The next one over here is security services. Security services means providing security guards by any person other than body corporate. Body corporate is providing, then reverse charge will never come. Any person other than body corporate giving it to whom? Registered person will pay GST under RCM. But you will have to see over here, if it is A, B, C category, TDS deductor, central government, state government, local authority, or governmental authority, then Baba, reverse charge mechanism, registered as TDS deductor or composition dealer. In that scenario, reverse charge is not there. If reverse charge is not there, forward charge. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one is renting of motor vehicle designed to carry passenger. Remember, motor vehicle renting, which is motor vehicle is designed to carry passenger. Any person other than body corporate, and this person is not going ahead and issuing, charging GST how much? He is not issuing 12% ka invoice. If he is issuing 12% ka invoice, then always forward charge. Might be he is charging 5%. Then you will pay under RCM. Might be he is not charging at all. He is a composition dealer issuing bill of supply. Are we clear, everyone? Then always remember the body corporate has to pay GST under RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? And remember, renting a motor vehicle where fuel cost is included in the consideration charge. Number one, renting a motor vehicle. Number two, fuel cost is included in the consideration. Number three, it is passenger transportation vehicle. Number four, you are not issuing 12% ka invoice, and then number 5, it is given to a body corporate, only then RCM will come. Please be very careful. See, 14th and 15th entry, students get confused. I want you to read it just before jumping in the exam hall. Okay, everyone? Now, can we go ahead, everyone? Please read this to entry. Securities lending scheme. Everyone, securities lending mein what happens? One lender is there who will lend his securities to a borrower. Correct, everyone? Lender will be there who is lending his securities to a borrower. Government went ahead and told, in case of securities lending, always the borrower of securities will go ahead and pay GST under RCM. Now, you know what happened? The lender and the borrower who is there, in case of securities lending, the between wala person does not let them know each other. Now, I went ahead and lent the securities. How will he know? How will I know whether intrastate or interstate? Because lending happened through an intermediary. SEBI ka intermediary was there in the between. Now, in this scenario, government told, whenever in doubt, charge what? IGST. Story over, everyone. Are we all 100% clear? Can we go ahead? Now, everyone, what did I tell you till now? I went ahead and told you about diagrams. Correct, everyone? Number one, director ka services. Please be very careful about the circular. Independent director, and full-time director. The next one is development right. Always who will pay GST under RCM? Promoter. Floor space index or long-term lease of greater than equal to 30 years. Then Baba, direct selling agent giving to bank. Who will pay GST under RCM? Bank. Then I for insurance agent. Insurance agent ka case mein, everyone? Insurance company. Immovable property renting by the government. Who pays GST under RCM? Registered person. You know what? In the exam, the main problem which will come is you will not remember 9.3 properly. 9.3 is something which students don't remember. Question 100% will come. One big question mein one part will be there. Big question mein plus one individual question also will be there. But students don't remember. Okay, government gave services. Renting of human reverse. No, you have to see. The recipient also you have to see. Can I go ahead, everyone? The main problem in 9.3 is people don't remember. You have to remember. Can I go ahead, everyone? Hi, Mallikarjun. Hello, madam. Nice to see you guys after a long time. Can we go ahead, everyone? Chalo, everyone over here. Advocate, senior advocate, arbitral tribunal, and author ka services. A for arbitral tribunal, advocate, author, and senior advocate. Always what will happen? RCM. GTA. Baba, you know what? You should write, when you are doing brush, no? You should remember. Okay, diagram, sir told. D for direct selling agent. You have to remember like that. Otherwise, in the exam, you'll remember diagrams. You're getting my point? Mnemonics you will remember, content you will remember. The next one over here is GTA ka services. Always with GTA, everyone. 5% RCM wala GTA. Now, amendment is what, everyone? GTA has been given two options. Forward charge 12% and forward charge 5% also can be there. And reverse charge is 5%. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Sir, government ka services. Always remember, government ka services to a business entity whose aggregate turnover in the last year is greater than registration limit. Reverse charge. Recovery agent to bank. Bank. Renting a motor vehicle. Lot of things are there. Renting a motor vehicle, passenger vehicle. Cost of fuel is included. Correct, everyone? Given to a body corporate. And you're not issuing invoice 12%. But a lot of things are there. Please be very careful. Can I go ahead, everyone? If they ask you renting a motor vehicle, 100% they are trying to fool you. This 5 points, 1 point will be missing. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is, because if I was setting the paper, I would have done that. So I'm telling you. Can I go ahead, everyone? Agent of a business correspondent or a business? Baba, not agent of a business facilitator. Only business facilitator. Can I go ahead, everyone? RCM, music composer, photographer, artist, members of overseeing committee to the RBI, and the last one is sponsorship service, security service, and securities lending. Sponsorship service, remember, partnership firm or body corporate. Security services, who will pay, everyone? Security services. You have to remember, security services, not body corporate, registered person. Can I go ahead, everyone? And the last one over here, securities lending, who will pay? Borrower will pay, and borrower pays what? IGST under RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? We are done with 9.3. A graded Baba, 100% they will ask you one question. 6 marks to you think. If 5 comes, okay. Chalo. The next one over here is section number 9.4 over here. Section number 9.4 again goes ahead and talks about RCM. But section number 9.4 is only applicable in case of promoter and only for 3 things. Okay, everyone? Section number 9.4 is applicable only in case of promoter and only for 3 things. Number 1, government went ahead and told if there is a promoter. Who is a promoter, everyone? Who is building real estate? Baba, builder, not bodybuilder. Builder who is going ahead and building real estate buildings. Are we clear, everyone? So if they buy cement, you know what was happening? Government was telling these builders who are there, when they are buying cement from unregistered person, they will pay the GST under RCM. Are we clear? Simple. 9.4 told whenever. So if I am buying cement for my classes, I want it. Do I have to pay RCM? No, 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 no. You have to see cement when it is bought by whom? See, whenever unregistered person say you are buying specified kind of supplies, and you are a specified kind of a registered person. Are we clear, everyone? Here, unregistered person say specified supply is cement, and you are a specified registered person promoter. Only then you have to pay GST under RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one is capital goods. If you buy capital goods, you are a promoter. Then you have to pay GST under RCM, whatever rate is applicable. Now, the promoters, if they are going ahead and making a building, supposingly the 10 lakh rupees ka building is there, at least 80% input and input service. What is input? Cement, not cement, cement you leave it. Bricks, aluminium, etc., which is there. Input services means architect, etc. ka services, labor services, etc. At least 80% should be taken from whom? Registered person. So if they take 8 lakh worth rupees of services from registered person, no RCM. Supposingly they went ahead and took only 7 lakh rupees ka services from registered person. Input and input service 7 lakh ka only taken from registered person. How much is the shortfall? 1 lakh. On 1 lakh you pay GST under RCM at the rate of 18%. Clear, everyone? Did you guys get it? Section number 9.4 applicable only to a promoter. Promoter has to pay GST under RCM for cement if they buy from unregistered person. Then capital goods, and the last one is input and input service if it falls below 80%. Are we clear, everyone? Promoter ka discussion, I'll do only this much. More discussion, Baba, please refer to the real estate video which is there on YouTube if you want to. Can we go ahead, everyone? People watching at home, are we all clear? Hey, watching at home. Section number 9.4 goes ahead and talks about e-commerce operator. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Government went ahead and told now Ola mein what happens? There is a supplier, driver, recipient, you are there. You are telling I will not pay under reverse charge. Driver is telling, sir, how will I pay? I will not pay. Government caught the neck of e-commerce operator who was Ola, Uber, etc. And hence section number 9.5 came where government went ahead and told that, sir, notified category of services, intrastate supply, tax will be payable by e-commerce, and will assume that all the provision of the act will be applicable to the e-commerce operator as if he is a supplier. Are we clear, everyone? And government went ahead and notified 4 categories. One is, you have to remember T, H, A, R. Baba, this car is Thar. Okay, everyone? T for transportation of passenger ka services. Everyone, what is it? T for transportation of passenger ka services. Transportation of passenger ka services which is given in radio taxi, motor cab, maxi cab, motorcycle, omnibus or any other motor vehicle. Remember one thing, government is not covering only maxi cab, motor cab now. Government is covering omnibus, buses ka services also. If there is an e-commerce operator in between and bus related services are also given, means there is a supplier who is running a bus, there is a recipient who is receiving the service, and e-commerce operator is there in between, then Baba, always remember e-commerce will be liable to pay GST under not RCM. What RCM? Baba, e-commerce will be liable to pay the GST. That's it. It is not RCM. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is Baba, metered cab, auto rickshaw also. Baba, nowadays you can book auto rickshaw through Ola. Correct or not? You booked a auto rickshaw. Do you think auto rickshaw will take GST and pay GST? Do you think you will pay GST? Then government told catch the neck of e-commerce operator, e-rickshaw, etc. All these cases may who will pay? E-commerce. The next one is H for housekeeping services. Always remember housekeeping. Baba, housekeeping services may like plumbing, carpeting, etc. Who will pay the GST under? Who will pay the GST? E-commerce operator. Remember, it is housekeeping services. So urban clap ke through, if you are taking housekeeping services, only then GST will come under 9.5. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one is A for accommodation service. You know this OYO, Airbnb, etc. Who is there? What is happening? You have a home, you have a home, you put it on OYO or you put it on Airbnb. There will be a person who will come and stay. Who will be the person liable? E-commerce operator under section number 9.5. The next one over here. Yes, Baba. Yes, Rapido is also covered. See, motorcycle is covered over here. Done. The next one over here is restaurant ka services. Baba, always remember now what was happening. This Swiggy, Zomato was there. Lot of restaurants were there. Government went ahead and told, Baba, this restaurant ka business has become huge. And government was seeing that small restaurants are there. Correct or not? Government went ahead and caught the neck of e-commerce and went ahead and told that, sir, Swiggy, Zomato, you have to pay the GST under 9.5. Can I go ahead, everyone? For restaurant services which are supplied through e-commerce, e-commerce will be liable, except when the restaurant is in specified premises. Means supposingly there's a restaurant in Taj Vivanta. Taj is there. Taj may per day ka stay ka, supposingly the room rent which is there, hotel accommodation service having declared tariff of greater than 7,500 per day. So if there is a big premise, supposingly Taj ka premises are there. In Taj ka premise, one restaurant is there. You are going ahead and telling, today I will get food from Taj ka premises, that restaurant. Now that restaurant which is located in Taj ka property, that Taj hotel which is there, their room rent, if it is more than 7,500, then they are telling, hey, these are big people, they will only pay the GST. Swiggy, Zomato is not required. Are we clear, everyone? Otherwise, always Swiggy, Zomato ka case mein, who will pay the GST under 9.5? Swiggy, Zomato will pay. Are we clear, everyone? Can we go ahead? But if the restaurant is located in specified premise where the declared tariff is more than 7,500, in that scenario, Swiggy, Zomato will not be liable. Who will be liable, everyone? Restaurant. Can I go ahead, everyone? Basically, the property which is there, they will only go ahead and take registration. They will only pay. Now, everyone over here, please remember one thing. In case of housekeeping services and in case of accommodation services, e-commerce will not be liable if supplier is already liable under 9. If supplier is liable for registration under section number 22.1. So if supposingly there is a supplier who is already liable under section number 22.1, then government is selling this OYO rooms, then urban club, they will not be liable. Only when which category it is told? These two. Here to always remember, the e-commerce operator only will be always liable. Here, e-commerce will not be liable in this two scenario. When? If supplier is liable to register under section number 21. And the last one, always remember, they have told restaurant services supplied through Swiggy, Zomato. Always remember, you will not see supplier designation. If any restaurant services are provided through whom? E-commerce. E-commerce will only pay. You will not see whether the supply is registered, unregistered, nothing. Restaurant service, who will pay? E-commerce. But if the restaurant is located in specified premise, then who will pay, everyone? Restaurant. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now here there is a proviso which goes ahead and says, now what happens? Supposingly Uber is there. Uber is not there in India. Supposingly government is telling, if Uber is there in India, Uber will pay. E-commerce operator. If Uber is not there in India, they should have a representative in India. Representative will pay. Uber is telling no representative in India also. Government is telling, whose neck I will catch if you default? You should appoint one representative in India and he shall be the person who will be liable to pay the taxes. Are we clear, everyone? Can we go ahead? We are done with section number 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4 and 9.5. Can you tell me, everyone, section number 9, what did we learn over here? Section number 9.1 told normal levy, when GST will be levied. 9.2 told about HPM and 9.3, everyone, RCM on. If you don't practice this diagram, in exam you will remember only diagram. Section number 9.4, promoter ka case mein RCM will be applicable in 3 services. Section number 9.5, everyone, e-commerce operator will be liable in case of Thar services. Are we clear, everyone? Please be very careful over here. Thar services may housekeeping and accommodation. Supplier will be liable. If supplier is liable for registration under section number 22.1, then supplier will be liable. E-commerce will not be liable. Are we 100% clear? Chalo. The next one over here is section number 5. Now, everyone, wherever intra was there, no, it will become interstate supply. And section number 5 will come. Please come over here. Section number. Okay. Body corporate ka definition I have written for you to read. IGST. Section number 5. Everyone, section number 5.1, intra will become, Baba, everyone, same, everything will be same. Intra will become what? Whenever goods and services are supplied interstate, IGST will be levied. And this 20% which is there, IGST will be how much? Over. That's it. And always remember one thing, whenever you import goods, IGST is applicable, interstate IGST is applicable. But you know what will happen in case of importation, when you import goods from outside India, interstate, custom duty will also come under custom. That time only they will go ahead and collect the IGST also on the value which is determined under Custom Act. When they are collecting custom duty, they will collect IGST. Also, that is the proviso telling over here. Can we go ahead, everyone? The next one is 5.2. HP man ka interstate supply. GST will come from a date notified by government on recommendation of council. Section number 5393 we had diagrams. Diagrams का intra-state supply CGST SGST. Diagrams का interstate supply IGST. Along with that, 2 additional services has been notified. Any person who is there in the non-taxable territory, Baba, importation of services, supply is outside India, recipient is in India, place of supply is in India. Who told I have to pay GST under RCM? Baba, this one. Any person in the taxable territory has to pay GST under RCM. But OID are giving services to NTOR, forward charge. And that is why it is telling any person. So, Baba, if I import services from outside India, I have to pay GST under RCM as per section number 5.3 ka this notification. But it is not applicable for NTOR. OID are giving services to NTOR. What will happen, everyone? Sure, do you remember? Supply chapter. Correct, everyone? Now, the second one over here is transportation of goods. Transportation of goods from outside India. Supposing there is a foreign shipping company, they have transported the goods from outside India into India. Are we clear? You are the importer of the goods. You have to pay the GST under RCM. So, Baba, it is telling transportation of goods by vessel from outside India up to the custom station in India. Transportation is done by a person in the non-taxable territory, Peter Inc. in US, Peter Shipping Company. They will not charge you GST under forward charge. Baba, they are not registered in India, correct? Government told you being the importer on the transportation service which you have taken, you pay the GST under RCM. Baba, section number 5.4 and 5.5 is same just because just intra becomes inter. Are we all 100% clear till here? Can I go ahead? People watching at home, are we all 100% clear? Can we go ahead? Everyone over here now. Charge of GST may remember A graded chapter 6 marks to 8 marks to 100% they should ask. If they ask 5 also, okay. Okay. Now 9.3 is A graded. 9.3 is A graded, Baba. Other than that, e-commerce operator. Baba, sir, what do you mean by A graded? A graded question. A graded point to be remembered. Can I go ahead, everyone? This e-commerce wala is a B graded point. This 2 point which is there is B graded. That's it. Is important part from the exam point of view. I'll go ahead and close all my discussion over here. Now, all you do is solve question answers and you are done. The more you solve, the better you will remember for your exam. People who don't solve, my condolences. Remember, you will forget everything in the exam. And 100% 9.3 ka question answers who will not go in the exam will not be able to do it. 9.3 may also, I'll tell you the most trickiest part in this government related. This government related is very tricky. Advocate and all okay. Security services, renting of motor vehicle ka services. This is little tricky to remember in the exam. Other than this, everything okay. This author wala point which is there is little tricky. And GTA wala point is little tricky. Other than that, all are simple. I'm not telling these are important. I'm telling these 5 points are tricky. You have to read them properly and go in the exam. Are we clear, everyone? Chalo, I'll go ahead and close all my discussion on charge of GST over here. Congratulations, people. Done.